So you're ready to make the big move somewhere else, and you've decided that you're leaving Sonoma County. And it happens. I get it. I'm gonna miss you, but I get it. So what does that mean? Well, here's 3 things you kind of have to keep in mind as you are going and making the move. Number 1, I want you to go research that area and spend some really solid time there. Get to know the locals, figure out your supermarkets, understand the schools, be there in multiple seasons so you understand what's the height of the weather, what's the low of the weather. Are you're sitting here going, well, I don't want to deal with fires anymore, but are you dealing with other things? You may. No place is perfect, so just kind of keep in mind and gain that knowledge. I would tell you to spend some adequate time there so that you really understand also what the locals are like, what's the overall feel of the community. All good things, but definitely spend time. Number 2, if you're selling here to go there, understand your 3 options that you're gonna have to go there. Option number 1 is you are gonna go ahead and sell, move into a rental in the new area, take your time to buy. That's option 1. Option 2 is you're gonna go ahead and write contingent offers on new property or on other properties in the new location until you get one. That's also called the definition of insanity. You don't wanna do it, it's really painful. Option number 3 is HomeLight, where they're gonna literally let you go ahead and buy a new property, non-contingent, and utilize the equity in your existing property. Pretty cool. And if you have questions, talk to me on that one. Those are your 3 options, but understanding how those financials and timelines play out, they're very different. Some of them are gonna have 2 moves, some of them are gonna have 1 move. All of this stuff is gonna play into your hand, but you've gotta figure out what's the strategy, what's the timing, am I 6 months, am I a year? So really kind of diving deep on that, and then coming as a family and going, here's the game plan, and getting a full buy-in from everyone. Number 3, once you know for sure you're gonna do it, have your local agent line you up with someone where you're going. The reason is because most of the time you're gonna have connected deals, meaning that you're gonna sell in Sonoma County and you're gonna move to Massachusetts. I don't know, go to Massachusetts. Don't go to Massachusetts, but if you do, you go to Massachusetts. And what's gonna happen is if those agents aren't talking, it's gonna make your life more difficult. If you have your local agent that interviews and finds someone that's pretty similar in style and hustle and communication and knowledge and negotiation skills and all the things that make you like him or her, then let's find that version of you over here. So now you've got this really easy communication style, and when we're making the introduction to the client, now all of a sudden we're all on the same team. There's no egos, there's no anything else. We're working for the same client. So I hope this makes sense. Let your agent help line you up to make this process easier. There's quite a few other things to talk about, but really these 3 are the ones that I'm gonna recommend. And if you are thinking about doing this, schedule a strategy session with us. We'll sit down, we'll talk a little bit more, the pros, the cons, the things that I'm seeing that you really want to avoid, and happy to help. Talk to you soon. Take care.